Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Trove Let's Play series. Today I have for you the Gunslinger. A lot of people have been wondering when I'm going to release the Gunslinger video because I have been hyping him up quite a bit over the past couple weeks. And today I finally have for you the 21.2k Gunslinger. And also really quick, because we're on the topic of hype, I guess, I am actually opening up as well, if you guys have been noticing in the hotbar. Again, another teaser I've been doing over the past couple weeks. I have 2,000, over 2,000 I guess, chaos chests in my hotbar, and I am going to be opening them up this Friday on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Untitled54. You can always find it in the description below. Not only am I opening up the 2,000 chaos chests, but I'm also giving away a ton of stuff too. I'm giving away 20 Shimmer Dream codes since it is Friday, and I always do Shimmer Dream codes every Friday on my Twitch channel. But I'm also giving away 10 Chaos Cultist costume codes. Thank you to Skyrider. So that'll all be on Friday. You know, Friday's going to be a big day on my Twitch channel, so make sure to check that out. I will also release a video on this channel whenever I'm live streaming. I do that every single day, which I also stream every day, by the way, in case you want to stop by before next Friday. But getting into the Gunslinger, let's start out with its gear, because you guys love the gear. Rightfully so. You guys just want to know how I gear my Gunslinger. So as a quick disclaimer, I actually don't play this Gunslinger to farm. Gunslinger is actually very bad to farm with, but so all my gear is statted for STs. I do ultra carries every day on my live stream. Well, actually not every day. We do take like Wednesdays and weekends off, but for the most part, we do ultra carries every day. And also, I did forget to show you guys. I got kind of sidetracked. Also, what I use it for is, if you can see right there, I am actually purple again. So I am back into speedrunning. It's been a while since I've been into speedrunning and been purple, but I have been playing every single day, you know, live streaming every single day, playing to grind out the gems for this guy every single day. So I thought, might as well just be purple again since I do have the time now, and I have the class for it now, which is this Gunslinger. So that's what I also use my Gunslinger for. Basically, just everything Shadow Towers. So my gear is geared for Shadow Towers. I have attack speed, crit damage, magic find face, or hats. I have attack speed, jump, crit damage, weapon. And I have attack speed, magic damage, crit damage, face. Now, I do have jump on my weapon just because I do the carries. So I do need jump for that. And then I use an energy regen S4 ring just because there's nothing else I need on my ring. So energy regen is probably the best thing I can have on there for now. If I do get a better clash gem, which I'm going to show you guys in a second here, I will throw a crit hit on the ring and crit hit on the weapon as well. But I have a really bad clash gem, which is holding me back. And then also I use Starlight Dragoling because we use Chronomantic anyway, so we don't need the cooldown reduction that badly. So the extra damage from the blast is good. Now I am running a farming Flask setup, even though I just said I don't use this guy for farming, just for this video. So I do use Chronomantic over Arcane. Obviously, your ultimate does a lot more damage than Arcane will give you. And then I use Unyielding because I have the lowest possible HP you can have in the entire game at level 30. With other dragons, by the way. And then Conjurer's Vial because it's Conjurer's Vial. You guys know it's the most OP Flask in the entire game for farming. And should never be using anything else. So for my power gems, I have shown these off before, but these are my power gems. These are, if you guys don't know what a perfect power gem looks like, you are looking at one right now. So this is Power Disc, which isn't the best ability. I can use maybe Explosive Epilogue instead for when I do pin carries. But in terms of the stats, which is pretty much all you care about in this game, it is Perfect. Perfect is 2 damage rolls and 1 crit damage roll. So this one had 2 magic damage, 1 crit damage, and then you times that by 2. So I literally have 2 perfect power gems on my Gunslinger. That's why my Gunslinger is so amazing. That's an alarm on my computer. Sorry about that. Oh my god, everything's going off. It's telling me to make this video. I'm doing it now. Sorry, the stream went back for a second because I had Alt Tab. But yes, I do have 2 perfect power gems on my Gunslinger. And then we come to this guy right here, which is my Clash Gem. It was a 2-star Clash Gem, so I am 21.2k with a 2-star Clash Gem, so I could be a little bit higher in the terms of PR, which is stats, so obviously more PR is better. But not only did it have 2 stars, which luckily at least rolled into magic damage for that 3rd roll, but both the bonus rolls, the only 2 bonus rolls I had, both went into critical hit. And you don't want any bonus rolls in critical hit. That's why I said this is the perfect, which is 2 damage, 1 crit damage. That's because you actually don't ever want critical hit on any of your gems. Well, you want critical hit, but none of the bonus rolls. Bonus rolls are the rolls at 5, 10, and 15. They give bonus stats to certain, one random stat on your gem. That's actually what makes gems so RNG, is those bonus rolls more than anything else. But yeah, both of those bonus rolls went into critical hit. that's really, really bad. So that's why I have enough critical hit to not use critical hit on my weapon ring, and I'll show you kind of how low my crit damage is later on without that one roll. Now when it comes to my lesser gems, they're the same thing as my Empire gems. They all have 2 MD, 1 CD, no critical hit. Well, they're kind of half and half. I have half of them with 2 MD, 1 CD, and half with 2 CD, 1 MD. So I don't know if it's better to give up, if it's better to have half and half, or if it's better to have a little bit more MD than CD, because MD does have a higher stat weight than CD does. But if I did drop the CD, I'd have like 1.3k CD and like 190k MD, and I don't know if that's worth it or not. I will have to mess around with some calculators to figure that out. But for the most part, they are good. The PR is a little low, so obviously PR equals stats, so they have low-ish stats, but the best bonus rolls I can have. So that's all I was caring about. I've been grinding these for 3 weeks now, so once I got all with no critical hit on them, I was just like, okay, I am done for now. Later on, I will probably grind out better gems. I want the same gems, just with a higher PR, because PR equals stats, so higher PR means higher stats. So I want to aim to get all 1.6k with these gems with the same bonus rolls. So let's get into my stats. So my stats are 177k magic damage with that very bad class gem. If I had a better class gem, this would actually be 190 plus magic damage. So I cannot wait to upgrade that class gem. But class gem keys are crazy to get, especially when you don't spend your lunar souls, since I am saving them. They're nearly impossible to get. So yeah, it's probably going to be this low, well, it's not low MD. This is really good MD, but it's not amazing MD, what it could be. It's actually, that I guess I could say that. It's not what it could be. That's the better way to say it. Max attack speed, which is 196, 100.1% critical hits. That is why I would have to roll a critical hit on my weapon and ring if I'd replace that class gem, which I'm aiming to. And then just shy of 1.4k CD, because again, I didn't get any bonus rolls into CD. So my MD and CD are not what they could be, but they're still good. They're good enough to speedrun, which means they're in the top percentage of gem or stats in the game, which is always good. Now, if I did get that better class gem, like, I'd be so happy if I had a better class gem, to be honest. I'd be flipping out if I can get a better class gem, since that is what is holding me back. But yeah, those are all of my stats for the Gunslinger. You guys, you know, you always want me to explain my stats. Again, rightfully so, because you guys want to know how to gear out a Gunslinger, or you're a Gunslinger and you kind of am curious what my stats are. To either say that yours are better, or to just see how my Gunslinger fares. So my Gunslinger is a decent Gunslinger. It's not the best in the entire game until I get that class gem. That'll be up there. It'll be just under a few people that I know, because I'll have a 2.8 plus coefficient, if you guys know what that means. It'll be 2.8 if I upgraded that class gem. But that is an if, you know? It's not there yet. I need a better class gem. So for now, it is not there. That class gem, it's kind of crazy how much stats one bad class gem can give you, because I have about 2.6 for my coefficient right now, again, if you know what that means. And that one upgrade would be 2.8, so it's actually kind of crazy how much stats give you in this game at the high end, when it comes to bonus rolls and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess it makes sense, because it gives people room to grow. And obviously my lesser gems are all 1.5k, so they're not even all 1.6k, which is another thing that I can do to upgrade my stats. But it's kind of like, you guys know, I took that really long break, like 3-month break. And even when I came back to the game, I wasn't focused on grinding. I've only been grinding for like 2 to 3 weeks now to get these gems. So I'm still pretty far behind, but good enough. And just to give a quick, you know, I'm like stuck in Gonda. I got stuck in Gonda's blocks. But just to give my quick opinion on the Gunslinger, just to kind of reiterate, I used to actually not really like the Gunslinger before the class gem and all that stuff, before I started playing the Gunslinger. But yeah, Gunslinger is pretty overpowered. I actually never knew that the Gunslinger's direct hit and splash damage stacked. I actually didn't know that splash damage hit the same target as your direct hit. So that's why Gunslinger does so much damage, and I actually did not even think about that when I was always doing, like, because when Metal Power first came out, the reason why I came across the Neon Ninja is because I was doing coefficient testings without any real stats. That's why I never do, or that's why that top classes video hasn't come out yet, because coefficients don't always represent real time. And when it comes to Gunslinger, I always thought, like, why is Gunslinger so good? Because I never played the Gunslinger, and when I looked at the stats, all I saw was the direct hit damage, and the direct hit damage was only like 24 times damage a second if you included max attack speed and all that stuff. And I was like, how is this so much damage? But yeah, that's because I didn't know that splash damage actually stacks on top of the main target. You actually hit the target 2 times, so you're basically doing double damage, almost. The splash damage is a little bit less, obviously, for balancing reasons, but you're basically doubling your damage when you have your clash gem. It's kind of crazy, and you're doing that 4 times a second, because, you know, you attack so fast as a Gunslinger with both your weapons. So, yeah, it's like 3 times damage a second, I forget. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. That's why the damage is so insane in the Gunslinger. Just in case you were confused like I was, because I never knew that the splash damage stacked. And when I found that out, I was like, oh my god, this class is amazing. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Really quick before we end it, as you guys maybe know, maybe not know, I am a Humble Bundle affiliate, and for the next week, they actually have a Humble Indie Bundle. So if you go to the link in the description below, it'll link you right to the Indie Bundle. You pay $1, and you can actually get 3 indie games, one of them being Ziggurat, which I heard is pretty amazing. I'm going to start playing that myself, because a lot of people have been recommending me to play that. And I think for $7, you get 8 games, which includes Goat Simulator, just in case you're into that type of thing. And for $13, you get 9 games, and that one of the games is Owlboy. So yeah, you can find that in the description below. It's for indie devs, so that's why I like to promote indie devs a little bit more than AAA. Obviously, they need the money a little bit more. Everyone needs money. I don't disown AAA games, but you know, for obvious reasons, I try to promote indies better. So yeah, you can find that all in the description below, and that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like, and if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button, plus the bell next to it so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. If you would like to further support the channel, make sure to check out my Humble Bundle affiliate links in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.